Hi, welcome to Once Upon a Page.
I'm Heather, this is Erin, and this is Amy.
And we are a tribe of authors that are getting together to let our readers know more about us and to share books and our hobbies and just things that we love.
So, I'm Amy Anguish, and I live in Middle Tennessee with my family, my husband, and 2 kids. And I have 2 books out right now. I have Faith and Hope, which is about 2 sisters forced to spend the summer together. It's a little bit women's fiction, a little bit romance. And then this one is An Unexpected Legacy, which has a little bit of suspense woven through. And then my 3rd book will be out next September.
I'm ErinRHoward. I write urban fantasy, and I have a series out right now called the Kalila Chronicles. This is the first one this year, and the second one is The Soul Searcher. And I'm excited because the 3rd one is about to come out in February.
Yay.
Can't wait for that one. And I'm Heather Greer, and I live in Illinois. And my books, Faith's Journey and Grasping Hope, are both out right now. They are contemporary Christian romance. The second one is a little more probably women's fiction than actual romance. But the 3rd one that's coming out in June will kind of go back and add that romance element back in. And I write romance, you write fantasy.
There's a little bit of romance.
With a little bit of romance.
A little bit, not much. There is a little bit, but not much,
yeah.
not much.
Why did you choose romance?
I love romance. It's probably my go-to when I'm reading. I read a lot of different genres and different styles of books, but if I want to just something that's going to take my mind off of the bad stuff in the real world, I will always grab a romance because I know there's going to be happily ever after.
I love those happily ever afters,
Yes.
and I'm a Hallmark fan. That's one of the things you'll learn about me first, and don't miss any of them. And so that figures very much into why I write what I write, my love of that. And although I have been told by a few different people that there is a fantasy author like hiding inside me waiting to get out. So
Yes, you need to cross over to the dark side and join me. It's a lot of fun there. And we have cookies.
You can't pass up cookies.
No, I love fantasy. I started off reading R.L. Stein, Fear Street, Christopher Pike, all of my favorites growing up. And it just was a natural stepping stone for me to kind of go into that. Although I did, you guys might be surprised, I did start writing chick lit from the very beginning. I have a few manuscripts that aren't finished, but this is my love right here.
So maybe we just need to bring you over to
I
the
don't know.
chicklet
I-
site.
We have
Maybe.
chocolate on our side.
Hey,
That's true, because I don't like coffee. So chocolate would have to be the winning pulling thing
Right.
for me.
So what are we currently reading? Do you read fantasy as well still, or do you branch out and read?
I read all kinds of things, but I mostly stick to fantasy, dystopian, fairy tale retellings are my favorite right now. I'm reading C.J. Redwine, her series. I'm on the Trader Print right now, and it's really good.
Have you read any Melanie Dickerson's?
Yes, I have
like
a little
those.
bit. Love
Mhm.
hers. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Amy?
Okay, so I'm reading a lot of different things. I've actually read like 100 books this year already, but I just finished the first 2 in Matt Michelados' series. I can't say his last name, but he's fantasy, and they were very, very good. I highly recommend them. And now I'm back to romance. But I can't remember the title I'm reading right now. So I just pick it up and read it on my Kindle, and it doesn't show me the title at the top,
Since I started blogging reviews, I've branched out in what I read. Like, I would never read suspense before, but I've read a little bit of suspense recently. And right now I'm reading a historical fiction by Cynthia Romer under Prairie Skies. It's her 3rd one in her series. And I just finished. And I'm anxious for book 3 in your series. And so I try and go to all of them, but
I think
I
it's
do that.
good to do that. It's
It
good to
is.
branch out and read different
Mhm.
things and things that you normally wouldn't read.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
And you never know when you're going to find a new favorite genre, you know?
Exactly.
Maybe I will
exactly.
join the fantasy genre,
You
or maybe
should.
even
You
suspense.
should.
I might kill somebody off, you know?
That's fun too.
Getting a little wild here. Okay, besides reading, is there anything that you like to do just when you have some downtime? I know that doesn't happen very often, at least for me, but when we do have downtime, what do we do besides reading and writing?
I am really into crafty things. Anything I can find on Pinterest, I will try it.
Yes.
That's a guilty pleasure
Does
of
it, does
mine.
it look like that, or is it like one of the Pinterest fail pictures? Which,
Actually turns out pretty decent.
good,
I
good.
know, not to
Yeah.
brag too much, but no, I love to crochet. I taught cake decorating for many years. I love
That's
that.
fun.
Yeah, so anything crafty I like to do.
Awesome. I also like crafty things. I like baking a lot. In fact, baking ends up, I found it ends up in what I write.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's just because I'm hungry all the time, or, or it's just because I like baking. But yeah, so it works its way in there, and you know, it's always nice to binge watch your favorite TV shows. So I'll, you know, currently binge watching Castle. So old
Yeah.
one, but
Very cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
I don't really watch a lot of TV right now. My preschoolers and husband seem to dictate what we watch mostly, so I read a lot. But when I'm not reading, I sew and crochet,
Fun.
and sometimes I dabble in painting, and I really have way too many hobbies, honestly. It's sort of taken over half of my house, and I think my husband's about to draw the line.
So I'm the only one that doesn't crochet here. I mean, I tried. I'm horrible.
We can teach you.
I got
lots of
halfway through a
stuff.
scarf and then ripped it off.
Oh.
And I'm a lefty, so it's
Wow.
really hard for. I finally
Yes.
learned I had to like switch, and instead of sitting by somebody, like
Just
sit
sit
across
across.
from them and do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to make the world difficult for left-handers.
Okay, so now you know a little bit about us, and we hope that you will come back and check out future videos. We're going to be talking about the writing process, how we go about it. We're talking about some of our stories, and we're going to be having some challenges in the future where you have the opportunity to come win a prize. So we hope to see you soon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.